Good morning, students. I hope you are studying well. Yesterday we had started chapter number 8, redox reaction. Some definitions of oxidation and reduction we had completed. Definitions are: oxidation is a process where oxygen is added and hydrogen is removed. And reduction is a process where hydrogen is added and oxygen is removed. Then next definition we were doing, that is regarding electronegative and electropositive element. Oxidation is a process where electronegative element is added, and reduction is a process where electronegative element is removed. Similarly, we can say for electropositive element also. With electropositive element, oxidation is a process, a reaction in which electropositive element removed and electronegative element added. Reduction is a process in which electropositive element added. Clear? Now the question is, what are electropositive element? क्या होता है electropositive element? Electropositive elements are generally metal. Metal has tendency to lose electron. So when they lose electron, they become electropositive. मतलब उनके ऊपर positive charge आएगा. जैसे हम पढ़ते हैं ना, cations are formed by loss of electrons. When any element in neutral state loses electron, positive ion is formed. So electropositive elements are generally metal, because when metal lose electron, they have tendency to lose electron. So when they lose electron, they become positive. So oxidation वो process है जिसमें electropositive element remove होगा, और reduction वो process है जिसमें electropositive element is added. For example, suppose we have HgO. What is HgO? Mercuric oxide. Two valencies Hg have, Hg plus 1 and Hg plus 2. Hg को mercury बोलते हैं, metal which is in liquid state. When it is in plus 1 oxidation state, it is called mercurous. And when it is in plus 2 state, it is called mercuric. So mercurous and mercuric. As in this, the valency of mercury is plus 2. So its name is mercuric oxide. Mercuric oxide. So when this mercuric oxide is heated, it decomposes to give mercury and oxygen is removed. Oxygen is removed. Which is electropositive element again? Here, Hg. So Hg, that is mercury. Mercuric oxide से mercury बन रहा है. या अपन ऐसा बोल सकते हैं कि HgO gives oxygen. Suppose we consider this process. HgO2 oxygen. Here, mercury is removed. In this compound, we have Hg, and here we won't have mercury. So we can say that in this process, electropositive element, that is mercury, is removed. So this process is called oxidation. Oxidation is a process where electropositive element is removed. So from HgO to half O2, the process is called oxidation. Why it is called oxidation? Because electropositive element electropositive element, that is Hg, is removed. So when electropositive element is removed, process is called oxidation. Obvious, the second process will be reduction. HgO2 Hg, this is called reduction process. So there are few definitions we had completed for oxidation and reduction. Now again the question arises, in all the reaction we won't have hydrogen oxygen. Similarly, all the reaction does not contain electronegative or electropositive element. कोई भी reaction हो सकता है, so many elements will be there, so many compounds will be there, different types of reactions are there. There should be some solid method for finding whether the reaction is oxidation or a reduction. तो एक नया definition दिया है for oxidation and reduction, that is known as electron transfer method, and this is very, very important. This we will have in 12th standard also, and every time if we will find out whether the process is oxidation or reduction, we are using this method. So third definition we are doing for oxidation and reduction, and that is electron transfer method. One element will lose electron, other element will gain electron, and the process will proceed. Process is called redox reaction. उसमें find out करते हैं which is oxidation and which is reduction. So next definition, redox reaction on the basis of electron transfer method. So I think it is third definition, sorry. Oxidation and reduction, that is redox reaction in terms of electron transfer reactions. Third, redox reaction in terms of electron transfer, in terms of electron transfer. How it takes place in terms of electron transfer. Suppose we write one reaction, sodium plus chlorine gives NaCl. We'll write here 2, and here also it is 2. This is the reaction. Production of sodium chloride, solid sodium combines with chlorine gas, and we will have sodium chloride. Second reaction, suppose we take sodium plus oxygen gives sodium oxide, Na2O. And if we balance it, then we have 2 here and 4 here. This is also a type of redox reaction, formation of sodium oxide. That is sodium and oxygen combined to give Na2O. What is the name of Na2O? Sodium oxide. Third reaction, if we consider, then magnesium combines with sulfur to give magnesium sulfide, MgS. What is MgS? Magnesium sulfide. If you look at these reactions or the product form, these products are ionic compounds. These products are ionic compound. And in lower standard or in 11th standard also, in chemical bonding chapter, we had done what is ionic and covalent compounds. So what are ionic compounds, students? Ionic compounds are those which are formed by transfer of electrons. Suppose we want to prepare sodium chloride. How this NaCl is formed? Sodium will lose electron, chlorine will gain electron, and ionic compound is formed. And generally ionic compound is written like this only, Na plus and Cl minus. Formula में भी हम plus minus लिखते हैं. We know plus is formed by the loss of electron, minus is formed by the gain of electron. So Na plus and Cl minus, it is ionic compound. It is formed by transfer of electron. अब oxidation reduction जब हम explain करते हैं, तो we have to define which is oxidation, which is reduction, how many electron transfer from sodium to chlorine, how many electron lost by sodium, how many electron gained by chlorine. So that half reactions, if you will write, then they are called oxidation and reduction, and together it is known as redox reaction. This is also ionic compound, sodium oxide. Sodium lose electron and oxygen gain. MgS is also ionic compound. Magnesium lose electron and sulfur gain. Now we have to study in detail how this process taking place, how the transfer of electron taking place during redox reaction. Clear? One by one we will consider them. First reaction we are doing, formation of NaCl from sodium and chlorine. Before that, we will define what is oxidation and reduction in terms of electron transfer. Oxidation is a process, it is a reaction in which electrons are lost. Electrons are lost. Matlab loss of electron is oxidation. Reduction is a process. It is a process, it is a reaction in which electrons are added या gain. So gain of electron is reduction and loss of electron is oxidation. Now two more terms we will define over here. That is also important in redox reactions. Oxidizing agent and reducing agent. You are aware of these terms. What I am telling? Oxidizing agent and reducing agent. That also we will define here. Oxidizing agent is a substance. Oxidizing agent, ये substance होता है, जबकि oxidation एक process होता है. Oxidation is a reaction, it is a process, while oxidizing agent is a substance which undergo reduction process. The substance that undergo reduction reaction, the substance that undergo reduction reaction is known as oxidizing agent. And the substance which undergo oxidation process is known as reducing agent. वो सब्सटेंस जो ऑक्सीडेशन में पार्ट करेगा उसको रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट बोलते हैं, और जो सब्सटेंस रिडक्शन में पार्ट करेगा उसको ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट बोलेंगे. सो ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट इज अ सब्सटेंस व्हिच इटसेल्फ गेट रिड्यूस्ड, लेकिन सामने वाले को ऑक्सीडाइज करेगा. दैट इज कॉल्ड ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट. डिफाइन कर लेते हैं, फिर जब एग्जांपल्स करेंगे then you will better understand. Definition is not important, just you have to apply it. How to find out which is oxidizing agent, which is reducing agent, that is important. Clear? So right now we are just defining what is oxidizing agent. Oxidizing agent, it is a substance, it is substance which gains electron, accept electron, or takes part in reduction process. Takes part in a reduction process. Takes part in reduction process. So oxidizing agent, we can say itself get reduced. It is reduced in the reaction. It is reduced in the reaction. खुद reduce होता है, सामने वाले को oxidize करता है. So the substance which itself get reduced but oxidizes other substance is known as oxidizing agent. खुद reduce होगा लेकिन सामने वाले को oxidize करेगा. कैसे करेगा? By taking part in reduction process. Reduction process में जो part लेगा वो substance को आप क्या बोलोगे? Oxidizing agent. इसका opposite होगा reducing agent. So what is reducing agent? पहली बात हम याद रखेंगे reducing agent के लिए. Reducing agent take part in oxidation process. First is it takes part in oxidation process. Right? Then itself gets oxidized. Itself gets oxidized. Takes part in oxidation, itself gets oxidized and it loses electron. And in a process, it loses electron. That is called reducing agent. वो सब्सटेंस जो रिडक्शन में पार्ट करते हैं, वो सब्सटेंस जो रिडक्शन रिएक्शन में पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं, they are called oxidizing agent. And the substance which are taking part in oxidation, they are known as reducing agent. Okay, so they always lose electron and oxidizing agents always accept electron. Fine line difference, I don't know definitions, but these terms are very important. Everywhere in all reactions, whether it is, inorganic reactions or organic reactions, every time we will, study this particular substance is oxidizing agent in this is reducing agent, this substance get oxidized, this substance get reduced, ऑक्सीडेशन ये हो रहा है, रिडक्शन वो हो रहा है, चार टर्म्स है ना, वो हर जगह पे ऐड है, हमको इनको बहुत अच्छे से समझना जरूरी है. Clear? Now we'll do some examples. In that we will find out which is oxidation, which is reduction, what is oxidizing agent, and what is reducing agent. Okay. First example we are doing, that is formation of NaCl. This is the reaction. Sodium plus chlorine gives 2 NaCl. Okay. If you balance it, then we will have 2 sodium. We have to divide this reaction. This is redox reaction. We have to divide it into 2 half reactions, oxidation and reduction. See, first is oxidation. हमेशा पहले oxidation होगा. कैसे होगा देखिए. Sodium atom is there. We should know the configuration of sodium. Now you know we had done second chapter. You know what are the electronic configuration. Electronic configuration is a backbone of chemistry. Till now, if you don't know electronic configuration, then try to write electronic configuration. Try to learn electronic configuration. That is very important in chemistry. If you will not study electronic configuration, you will find difficulty in 12th standard. Second chapter, structure of atom. We had already completed electronic configuration. We know atomic number of sodium is 11. So its configuration is neon 3s1. If you don't know this configuration, you can write 281 also. Electronic configuration of sodium is 281. As it has 1 electron in its last orbit, it will lose 1 electron and become Na+. So loss of electron is called oxidation. This process is called oxidation. In order to balance this equation, that we'll do later on, because we had 2 sodium atoms, that's why. Right now, sodium atom, 1 atom, lose 1 electron and form Na+. Why it loses 1 electron? Because it has 1 electron in its last orbit. If that electron it will lose, then its configuration become noble gas, stable configuration. Every element want to gain stability. Why element? Everybody want to gain stability. So after losing an electron, its configuration becomes stable, element becomes stable. That's why it loses 1 electron. Okay? Reduction process. Second element is Cl, chlorine. What is configuration of chlorine? Its atomic number is 70. So its configuration is 287. This way also you can write. And if you want to write like this, then do it will good. 287. As we can see its configuration, it has 7 electron in its last orbit. If it gain 1 electron, then its configuration becomes stable. It becomes Cl minus and its configuration is 288, that is equal to argon. So chlorine will accept 1 electron and become stable. It can lose 7 electron also, but it cannot because it's very difficult to lose 7 electron rather than gaining 1 electron. So sodium lost 1 electron, chlorine gain 1 electron, both become stable. Now we won't have Cl atom, we have chlorine molecule. What to do? We have chlorine molecule, then what to do? Multiply this equation by 2. पूरी इक्वेशन को 2 से मल्टीप्लाई, वी कैन नॉट राइट सिंपली हियर 2, नो, मल्टीप्लाई दिस इक्वेशन बाय 2. If you multiply this by 2, it becomes 2Cl, 2 electron, 2Cl minus. 2Cl will become Cl2, chlorine molecule. So chlorine molecule will accept 2 electron and become 2 chloride ion. Chlorine atom accept 1 electron, but 2 chlorine atom will accept 2 electrons. And 2 chlorine atom when combined, they form chlorine molecule. One more thing keep in mind, number of electrons lost during oxidation should be equal to number of electron gain during reduction. ऐसा नहीं है कि ऑक्सीडेशन के टाइम पे 4 इलेक्ट्रॉन लॉस्ट हुए और गेन सिर्फ 2 ही हुए, नो. In redox reaction we will not have any electrons. So total electrons that are lost should be gained during reduction. अब लूज तो हमने एक करवाया, गेन 2 हुए, ऐसा थोड़ी चलेगा. तो multiply this equation also by 2. So if we multiply this equation by 2, we have 2 sodium, 2 electron, 2 sodium atom. Otherwise also we have 2 sodium atom. So 1 sodium atom lose 1 electron, 2 sodium atom will lose 2 electrons. Clear? First is called oxidation, second is known as reduction. If we add the two, if we add two reactions, we get redox. Which reactions we have to add? This one and this one. Electrons cancel because 2 electron lost by sodium is equal to the 2 electron gained by chlorine. So now the reaction becomes 2Na plus Cl2 gives 2Na plus Cl minus. This is ionic compound. We can also write 2NaCl. Understood? So this is redox reaction. It is combination of two, oxidation and reduction. Oxidation is a process where electrons are lost. Reduction is a process where electrons are gained. Total number of electron lost is equal to the total number of electron gained. Keep in mind that. Number of electron lost in oxidation is equal to number of electron gain in reduction. हमेशा सेम होना चाहिए. Redox reaction में कोई इलेक्ट्रॉन नहीं आएंगे. Total number of electron lost is equal to the number of electron gain. First write reaction for one atom, फिर उसको आप बैलेंस करके जैसा आपको redox reaction चाहिए उस हिसाब से बैलेंस कर लीजिए. Your answer will be always same. Every element have fixed tendency to lose and gain electron. Every element. Not only this reaction. Whenever sodium has to lose electron, it lost one electron only. Always. આ રિએક્શન માં સોડિયમ એક ઇલેક્ટ્રોન લૂઝ કરે અને ક્લોરીન એક ગેઇન કરે એવું નથી. એ લોકોની ટેન્ડન્સી છે. ફિક્સ છે ટેન્ડન્સી. Sodium has tendency to lose one electron and that is fixed. Whether it is utilizing in this equation or any other equation, always it will lose one electron. हर की वैलेंसी फिक्स है. हर का फिक्स है कि वो कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन लूज करेगा और कितने गेन करेगा. Clear? So this is called electron transfer reaction. Now we will find out which is oxidizing and which is reducing agent in this reaction. We know this is redox reaction. We proved it. Now the question is, reducing agent कौन है, oxidizing agent कौन है? अभी हमने पढ़ा reducing agent oxidation में पार्ट करता है. ये रहा oxidation process. This substance is called reducing agent. So sodium is a reducing agent, chlorine is oxidizing agent. Because we know sodium lose electron. जो reduction में part ले वो oxidizing agent, sorry reducing agent, और ये oxidation में part ले रहा है, so it is reducing agent. Reduction में part लेगा वो oxidizing agent. So chlorine is oxidizing agent because it accepts electron. Sodium is reducing agent because it lose electron. Okay, ऐसा भी बोलोगे. Sodium oxidized to Na plus. क्या बोलते हैं? Sodium oxidized to Na plus. Chlorine reduced to Cl minus. अभी थोड़ी देर पहले हमने लिखा था. Reducing agent gets oxidized. Oxidizing agent gets reduced. Don't be confused with the terms. Clear? It's very clear. Just first of all find out which is oxidation and which is reduction. We had already done. This is oxidation. Okay. Oxidation में जो substance part कर रहा है क्या होगा ये? Reducing agent. What is it? Reducing agent. Reducing agent itself gets oxidized. So sodium oxidized to Na+. This is reduction. Gain of electron इसलिए reduction है. Chlorine oxidizing agent gets reduced. So Cl2 get reduced to Cl-. Done? Shall we move to next example? We'll do 3 to 4 examples. Then I'll give you homework. Try to solve them. As I told you, this is very important. Okay? इतना important है कि आपको 12th standard में भी काम आएगा. इसलिए बोलते हैं ना 11th बेसिक होता है. अगर आप 11th अच्छे से करोगे तो 12th में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होता है. कई बच्चों को होता है ना 11th इज लोकल एग्जाम है ना કેમ આપણે એને અત્યારે કેમ ભણવાનું આપણે તો 12th બોર્ડ હશે ત્યારે ભણશું. No, that thinking is wrong because it is basic. Without basic, it's very difficult to understand science subjects. Clear, students? So it's very, very important. Try to understand, practice well. Nothing is impossible. Okay, everything is possible. Everybody has to work hard for that. Okay, now second example. Second example we are taking as magnesium oxide. Mg plus O2 gives MgO, magnesium oxide. Balance it. This is 2 and this is 2. Always write balanced equation. Yesterday also I told you. If you will not balance it properly, then it will be difficult. Like balance करने से ही सही आंसर आएगा. अगर आप balance नहीं करते हैं तो आंसर wrong हो जाएगा. Okay? First we are writing oxidation process. कौन है इसमें मेटल? मैग्नीशियम. फर्स्ट टेक 1 एटम ओनली. ऊपर क्या है? 2 एटम है, 3 एटम है, वो बाद में बैलेंस करेंगे. पहले सिर्फ आप एटम लिखिए. Which atom? Magnesium. Okay, write down its configuration. We know its configuration is 282. As I told you, electronic configuration important. अगर आपको कोई difficulty है तो आज ही electronic configuration की practice कीजिए, उसको एकदम clear कर लो. There are few elements only, every now and then we will use that. So it's better to remember electronic configuration. So magnesium has electronic configuration 282. As we can see, it has 2 electrons in its last orbit, so it will lose 2 electrons. And as it loses 2 electrons, it becomes Mg2+. क्वेश्चन आता है सोडियम ने तो एक ही इलेक्ट्रॉन लूज किया, मैग्नीशियम ने क्यों 2? क्योंकि मैग्नीशियम के पास वैलेंस ऑर्बिट में 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हैं. जिसके पास जितने होंगे, जिससे जिसको स्टेबिलिटी मिलती होगी वो उतना लूज करेगा. तो एज मैग्नीशियम after losing 2 electron, its configuration become neon. It is stable. That's why it is losing 2 electron. So magnesium lose 2 electron and become Mg2+. Clear? 1 atom lost 2 electron. Sodium में कैसा था? 1 atom lose 1 electron. 2 sodium atom lost 2 electron. Now we'll take reduction process. Which element we have? Oxygen. Take element as I told you. Don't take molecule. Element लो सिर्फ पहले. O. What is configuration of O? It's 2, 6. Atomic number 8. So its configuration is 2, 6. We can also write helium 2s2, 2p4. If it gain 2 electron, it become stable. -2. Configuration हो जाएगा neon जैसा. So 1 atom of oxygen after gaining 2 electron, it becomes stable. और क्या बोलते हैं इसको? Oxide ion. What is O-2 known as? Oxide ion. हो गया oxidation reduction. Oxidation is a process where electrons are lost Reduction is a process where electrons are gained. अब अपन इसको बैलेंस करते हैं हमारे रिक्वायर्ड इक्वेशन के हिसाब से. अब आप ऊपर वाली इक्वेशन देखिए. How many magnesium atoms written? 2. Multiply this equation by 2. ये जो फर्स्ट वाली इक्वेशन है इसको 2 से मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हैं. क्यों कर रहे हैं 2 से मल्टीप्लाई? Because in our equation we have 2 Mg atom. That's why. If you multiply it by 2, we get 2 Mg gives 4 electron plus 2 Mg2 plus. Don't write here 4. वहाँ balance नहीं होगा. While balancing, just the number in front only changes. 2 Mg gives 4 electron, 2 Mg2 plus. Clear? Second equation we have O2. This is first one, this is second. O2 we have. And here only O. What to do? Multiply this equation also by 2. If you multiply this by 2, we get O2 plus 4 electron gives 2 O2 minus. See, number of electron loss, number of electron gain becomes same. And after adding the 2, we get redox reaction. Mg, 2 Mg plus O2 gives 2 MgO. So the substance which lost electron is reducing agent. Substance which takes part in oxidation is reducing agent. So magnesium is reducing agent in this reaction. Mg क्या कहलाएगा? Reducing agent. Why magnesium is reducing agent? Because it takes part in oxidation. फिर कोई पूछे why it is reducing agent? Because it loses electron. Third जवाब भी है हमारे पास. Reducing agent always gets oxidized. So magnesium oxidized to Mg2 plus. क्या बोलेंगे? Magnesium oxidized to Mg2 plus. Magnesium oxidized to Mg2 plus. Reducing agents always gets oxidized. Done? Now second, what is oxygen? Oxygen is oxidizing agent. What is oxidizing agent? O2 oxidizing agent. क्योंकि वो रिडक्शन में पार्ट ले रहा है. जो रिडक्शन में पार्ट लेता है उसको अपन ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट बोलते हैं. तो ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट takes part in reduction process. Oxidizing agent always reduced. So we can say that O2 gets reduced. O2 gets reduced to O minus 2, oxide ion. O2 gets reduced to O minus 2. So in redox reaction, magnesium is reducing agent and oxygen is oxidizing agent. Clear, students? How many electron transferred during this reaction? 4 electron transferred. Total 4 electron lost by magnesium and total 4 electron gained by oxygen. कौन कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन लूज और गेन करता है पहले उसकी लिस्ट बना लेते हैं फिर हम आगे का प्रोसेस स्टार्ट करते हैं. रिमेंबर दैट अकॉर्डिंग टू इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन व्हिच एलिमेंट लूजेस हाउ मेनी इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. क्लियर? सी सोडियम मैग्नीशियम देख लिया. अब नेक्स्ट sorry, suppose we have aluminium. How many electron lost by aluminium atom? Its configuration is 283. So it loses 3 electron and become Al3 plus. जैसे मैंने आपको बोला, every element has its own tendency to lose or gain.